Alright everybody, we are back here for another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. We just got the road ahead post for April of 2021. We have a lot of stuff to actually get through on this one. I'm super excited, so before we get into it, do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It does help out the channel a lot. And I do stream every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday for about 3 hours, and then I do just about every single GAC, so come check me out on Twitch as well. Now, let's go ahead and get onto the video and see what happened. Alright, so, hello there, Hollow Table Heroes. I hope you're doing well since the Bad Batch puzzle that kicked off April. Personally, I was not a huge thing of the puzzles, wasn't my thing, but I know a lot of people did enjoy it. The Bad Batch is getting an, hold on. The Bad Batch. April's been an exciting month for Clone Wars fans. We got the 3 Clone Troopers from Bad Batch so far, in the process of building the new Bad Batch faction. Now, it also does look that we are going to be getting the 4th member of the Bad Batch added to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So, I'm super excited about that. The Bad Batch is a really awesome faction, and we're going to have to see how it actually plays out with a lot of the missions. A lot of people are saying it doesn't look like Bad Batch will be that great for cam mission yet. However, it has yet to be seen. We don't have all of them yet, so hopefully, they make the cam mission significantly easier, but we'll have to wait and see to actually find out. On top of it though, this is one I am super excited for. We are getting Commander Ahsoka Tano added to the game. So this is going to be the Season 7 Star Wars Clone Wars cartoon series, Ahsoka Tano added to the game. Now, we do not know much beyond that. So it specifies that it is the Season 7 Clone Wars. She is designed to be stronger than Marquee character, but not a epic confrontation character. So, I'm assuming this is going to be a really strong character that gets added into a faction, possibly Galactic Republic, or possibly added into a Jedi lineup. I'm personally hoping for more Jedi synergy than actually Clone or Galactic Republic, just because I want another character to be used for the light side territory battle missions. But again, that will have to be wait to see. However, this is going to be a conquest reward slash purchase, and they also announced that the conquest rewards are going to be getting changed slightly. So right here, it says the 4th Conquest event will mark some refinements to the Conquest unit. Now, when we release a new unit to Conquest, the following things happen. The older unit will remain in the end of event rewards, so at the end of the tiers, we still get that original character in those rewards, but we get less shards. The amount of Conquest currency needed to buy that character will be slightly reduced. And it will start appearing more frequently in the normal hard node merchants, sort of the Wandering Scavenger. So, we will still be buying characters from release in those nodes. However, this also means that more characters will be, or ships, more shards will be in those nodes, which essentially means to me personally, I'm not spending it on gear unless I am pretty much right at the cap where I'm going to start losing currency from it. That way, if something pops up, I can hurry up and try and use as much of it I can to get older character shards, because I don't want to risk losing out on those character or ship shards because I wanted a little bit of extra gear. Now, several months later, a 3rd new unit will be introduced to Conquest. The 1st unit, aka Razor Crest currently, will leave the end of event pricing, stay on the nodes, and will be added to Conquest shipments for crystals and Conquest currency. So another reason to sort of hoard as much Conquest currency as you can without actually breaking the point where it's capped out. The last step will be a year after the initial release, which essentially means it will be getting moved to somewhere else, but they are still looking at either a Journey Guide style event or Galactic Challenge. So I'll have to actually see which one they decide there. Personally, I don't see it going to a Journey Guide event. It would add more events, maybe as a event sort of like the capital ships or stuff like that come around periodically. I could see something like that, but I don't see it going directly to the Journey Guide. That seems a little odd to me, since we would have to have requirements for that, and that doesn't match up with the way the release schedule is for that one. Now, Conquest Catch-Up. So this part is essentially saying that they had a very successful launch, with personally, you can sort of go both ways with that. We literally missed an entire conquest because of bugs. However, so far Conquest seems to be doing a lot. I personally, the thing I'm most excited for is not necessarily a lot of the shards. Now, I will be excited for Ahsoka Tano, but I'm excited for the fact that we are going to be getting relic mats in the last 2 tiers for hard node. Those are what matter for me right now, especially with what is announced later in this video. Now, so it had a really good launch. They're looking at feedback and stuff like that. We will be losing deployable cooldown systems, dread, and quickening, but they are going to be getting replaced with entrench, converse agility, and future vision. So hopefully it is another of a, hey, we can switch things around and sort of cheese our way through a lot of this. The deployable cooldown systems is one of the only reasons I managed to get the tier 6 chest the first time around, and if we don't have that sort of cheese way to get through a lot of this, I'm probably going to end up losing out on relic mats, which will not be fun. I really, really want my relic mats, and I'm spending crystals so I can try and get that tier 7 chest. The cadence for this will be switched to once a month. This may change, but as of right now, they're looking into it, and it looks like it will be once a month until further notice. And they'll be changing the teams that we're fighting against, as well as the matchups, feats, and modifiers. I am really interested because the modifiers have not changed a whole lot from even what they had for the Galactic Challenges, let alone what they had for Conquest. So I'm really curious what the modifiers will change, as well as if that'll change something similar to Galactic Challenge, where the modifiers they match up for a lot of the times. But we'll have to see how that plays out as well. The next Galactic Legend. This is where the big news is coming out here. The Bad Batch and Commander Ahsoka are the beginning stages of the Galaxy of Heroes are visiting the Clone Wars era. Now, we're getting a new round, so we will be getting a dark side one. However, the Galactic Legend new round of Galactic Legends from the same era. This time we're doing the release a bit differently, which is one Galactic Legend at the same time. Releasing them in pairs have been exciting for players but difficult. So we're getting one Galactic Legend at a time now. Now, this does say we will be getting another Galactic Legend from the same era. So that leads to a lot of different speculation, and we'll have to wait and see how it actually plays out, because we do not know who that second Galactic Legend is. But we so let me clarify. We are getting one Galactic Legend at a time. However, we will be getting another Galactic Legend after this Galactic Legend is released. So they just want to specify the one Galactic Legend gets a bigger portion of it at a time. So I'm super excited. We are getting Jedi Master Kenobi. Now this Jedi Master is going to be from the Revenge of the Sith Kenobi. And it looks like this is the Kenobi that, especially with the background, this is the Kenobi that fought General Grievous. So I'm sort of hoping that we have the relic as the blaster that he shot General Kenobi with, but we'll have to wait and see. There's a lot of speculation as to what the other Galactic Legend will be once this one is done. Personally, I am hoping for Darth Maul. However, I am leaning more towards we're probably going to get a Fallen Anakin or a Darth Vader before he is in his suit. And sort of recreate that final fight scene from episode 3 between Obi-Wan and Annie. Now, this part's going into a little bit of the inspiration. Now, the abilities are going to be really interesting, because if they want to go from the lines, Obi-Wan Kenobi has a lot of really good lines. So yeah, I'm really excited for it. I'm really hoping for Jedi Master Luke and Lord Vader. And it just sounds like this is going to be a really fun time. Now, the second batch of requirements will be released on May 19th, and the third one is June 9th. There will be double drops with each one, and that is also another point that will be exciting. However, before we get into the double drops, we have Jedi Master Kenobi's first requirements. This does require an R8. So General Kenobi, which is not going to be a bad R8 at all. The capital ship is obviously one of the best capital ships in the game, between Negotiator and Malevolence. So adding that R8 also benefits the capital ship, which is going to help a lot of people out in their Fleet Arena. It's also going to make Fleet Arena a lot more of an issue, because anybody who goes for one of these characters is automatically going to have an R8 on their General Kenobi, which will make mirror matches even harder if you do not go for Jedi Master Kenobi. We have Negotiator at 6 stars. If you have a General Kenobi at R8 and do not have a 7-star Negotiator, something is wrong. Now, Windu at Relic 3 also has a capital ship, so this is going to be a huge roster bloat for the GP. However, hopefully the character gets a rework. I would imagine we still get the Mace Windu rework at some point, so I don't think this relic is going to be entirely bad. However, right now it's pretty much useless. Mace Windu is not a good character at all, despite having the capital ship, and Negotiator already beats out Mace Windu's capital ship. We have Ayla Secura, who I know some people have found some use for. Personally, I have not seen it whatsoever. I literally just unlocked her today because I want to go for Jedi Master Kenobi now. We also have Bo-Katan Cries, which is going to be needed at R5. This is going to be the huge one that a lot of people are not going to want to go to yet. The Mandalorian faction right now is still in pieces. We do not have a full team that is actually being at a like usable state. So having this character at R5, and most people probably did not take her past 3 stars, or unless you bought the $20 pack. A lot of people definitely did not take her to 7 stars, considering you can't farm her yet. So that's gonna be the one that'll hold a lot of people back at this point. I'm super excited about this because I am going to be going for Jedi Master Kenobi. I've been hoarding for a few months already, so I went through the game. I do not have the R8. However, Mace Windu is now R3. I have Gear 11 on my Ayla and Bo-Katan, and ready to take them to Relics, the second I 7-star both of them. So my first batch of requirements is as close to possible as being done as I currently can. And then the last thing to take into consideration for this is we're going to be getting double drops. We're also getting double drops for May 4th. So that means that if you are looking for the ideal case scenario, probably about 2 to 3 days before the double drops, save up your energy, and then you can get more rewards out of the double drops rather than the rewards you would have gotten from just using the energy and not letting them expire. So personally, I'm going to do 3 days every single time this comes around to try and get as much stuff hoarded as possible before the actual release of this Galactic Legend, because the Galactic Legends are going to take a lot to unlock, let alone we also are going to have the requirements to actually gear that character up from Gear 1 all the way up to Relics, and probably Relic 8 if you're looking for Squad Arena. Now the question is going to come down to is, how useful is Jedi Master Kenobi going to be? They've stated he'll be on par with the other Galactic Legends. The question, in my opinion, is going to be how does he do for the Crank War, because that is going to be one of the huge bottlenecks for a lot of people. And this is the reason a lot of people are going for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren over the other Galactic Legends, is because he can be used so much in other areas. So I'm really, really hoping that they add Jedi Master Kenobi into the roster and make him so much better in raids, because we need another raid Galactic Legend other than just Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. The other ones aren't going to cut it. We also don't know what tags he's going to have. I think it's safe to assume it's going to be Galactic Republic. I can also think it's safe to assume that he is going to have Jedi, but we don't actually know entirely what he's going to have. I'm assuming leader. So far, all the Galactic Legends have had a leadership. However, not all of them are being used in the leadership spot. Jedi Master Luke, a lot of times is actually being used under Jedi Knight Revan lead right now, and that's like sort of the meta squad in Squad Arena right now. So we'll have to see what the lineup is, and we'll see what characters are going to be taken away from squads in order to make the squad around Jedi Master Kenobi, because there are a lot of Jedi in the game. There's also a lot of Galactic Republic Jedi right now that either need reworks or aren't being used right now, and we're gonna see if any of them make it in use. So you may have characters that either aren't used that are getting majorly bumped up by this, or is this just going to be a take away from other squads to add towards your Jedi Master Kenobi lineup? And we'll have to wait and see. They haven't given us the actual release date either. The last set of requirements is June 9th, so we can guarantee it'll be after that. So we have at least 6 weeks to prep as much as possible until the release date of this character, though. Now, the last thing going to be on this is going to be what happens on May 4th. So, besides the Bad Batch, we are getting the last Bad Batch character on May 4th. We are also going to be getting another double drop, so that's another opportunity to help prep for the Galactic Legend Kenobi. We're also going to be getting extra packs, bundles, and we're getting a goodie bag with all that is currently listed right here. And the upcoming title updates is essentially just stating that we are going to be getting other things in the game. And it looks like some quality of life update changes. They mentioned things like the guild search tool. And we're getting another title update in early May. So we should be getting another update soon. I'm super excited for that. We could use a lot of quality of life things. I'm personally still hoping for a mod update. But we don't actually know what we're getting yet. And we'll have to wait a few weeks to figure it out. But we have Ahsoka Tano coming to the game. Another Ahsoka Tano. So we'll have a third Ahsoka Tano coming to the game. Bad Batch is coming, and we finally got another Galactic Legend coming to the game. My horde has been steadily growing, and I am waiting and waiting to get to spend it. Now I'm just waiting on the next batch of requirements so I can hurry up and get the next one going. So, again, if you like this video, do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel a lot. And I do stream every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday for about 3 hours, and then I do pretty much every GAC. So, until next time, the zoo's closing down for the night.